Blessings and welcome back to the Tools of the Priestess video series. Hello, I'm Sianna Sherman. My pronouns are she, her. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the Priestess tool working with the Wheel of the Year. The Wheel of the Year is an eightfold journey through the cycle of a year of the Earth moving around the sun over 52 weeks. And there are 8 key Earth magic festivals that we can celebrate and come into deeper communion with the Earth, with the seasons, with the cycles, and through community celebration as well. So 4 of these are very well known, and if you draw a circle, you could just do it in the air right now so you have a feeling of that, and then make a cross. And those are the key cardinal points, and they include the 2 solstices, winter and summer solstice, and the 2 equinoxes, the autumn and the spring equinox. Then in between those 4 are the intercardinal points, and those are 4 fire festivals, which are really, really fun to dive into. So here we go in the Wheel of the Year, 52 weeks, 8 key festivals. Each one is about 6.5 weeks from the other. Let's begin with winter solstice. Solstice means like the standing still of the sun. So it appears from our point of view that the sun is standing still, and on winter solstice, it's the darkest night of the year. So out of the darkest night of the year is the rebirth, the energy, the power of the light. It's the opening gateway for the rebirth of the light out of the darkest, deep dreaming night of the year. Then about 6.5 weeks later, we have what's called Imbolc. Some friends refer to it as Candlemas. What Imbolc means is it means like in the belly. And it's the earliest announcement of spring, and it's the quickening, the stirring, the longing of the earth to re-emerge. It's like that energy in the earth, that stirring in the belly, and the sprouts are starting to want to come up. It's the power of the snowdrops breaking through, the snow, the crocus, all these beautiful energies. So it's the earliest spring. It's also, in some traditions, celebrated with connection to the great goddess known as Bridget. Then another 6.5 weeks, and we have spring equinox. Equinox means equal night. So now we have the day equal to the night. And with this, that Imbolc is the midpoint between winter solstice and spring equinox. So with spring equinox now, the energies are really opening up. The eros of the earth is starting to speak, that equal night and day, and now the light is going to grow even more than it is to the hours of the dark. 6.5 weeks after that, we come to Beltane. This is also known as May Day, and Beltane is like full sensuality, full flowering of the earth. It is the festival of fertility, of eros, of creative energies, of what's blossoming through our visions, and how we want to bring our creative energy into the world and just really blossom it and celebrate it fully. Then we come to the summer solstice. Now the light has been lifting all the way from winter solstice to the longest day of the year at summer solstice. It's like the peak of the light of that summer energy. And from here, there's so much celebration. There is just a life force energy, vitality, healing, magnetic power, wanting to be together and to celebrate the earth and the community spirit. Now from the summer solstice, so we've gone from winter solstice to summer. Now we're going to start to move back around to the other half of the year. So 6.5 weeks more, we come to the fire festival known as Lunation. And this is the power of the sun energy that is also known as the very first harvest. It's like the very first harvest of all of the fruits and the golden energy and the vegetables of the earth. And it's a delicious time of the year to celebrate the power of the sun. Then we go 6.5 weeks after that, and we come to the fall equinox. The fall equinox now is equal day and night, but the darkness is going to take over. So with the fall equinox, the second of the harvest, now the energy of the night hours is going to increase. So there's a turning in that begins to happen, a conscious descent of the energies. Followed by that, 6.5 weeks later, is the next fire festival known as Samhain. This one is super fun. Get out your cauldrons and get out your brew, because this is the witches' New Year too. And with Samhain, this is the time of the oracle. It's the time of the third and final harvest. It's the time where we go and consciously journey into the underworlds to retrieve the full power and magic of our being. And now 6.5 weeks after that, we return to the winter solstice. We move through that deep dreaming descent and that conscious shadow work to re-enliven our whole being in body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul. This is the wheel of the year. And if you love this and you want to connect it to the phases of the moon, then please check out the Moon Magic mini course, which gives the 8 phases of the lunar cycle and how those 8 phases are connected with the wheel of the year. Thank you so much for the beauty and the power and the gift that is you. And please, you receive instant access to the Moon Magic mini course in the link below.